Hey guys, so welcome. Today we're actually going to be talking about some winter fragrance mist. So we're going to just go through some of the winter fragrance mist that I have in my collection from Bath and Body Works, and I'm going to kind of tell you my take on them and just go through them. They're not all from this year. Some of them are out this year. And some of them have came out, I think, like last year, but I have quite a few. So we're going to talk about a lot of winter fragrance from Bath and Body Works. And I think I have like less than 20, but more than 15. I don't know. I didn't count them all. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. All right, guys. So I have quite a few over here, and these are in no particular order whatsoever. So I'm just going to start grabbing them and talking about them. Again, they're in no order from like least to most or anything like that. Nothing like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab the first one I have right here, which is Winter Berry Wonder. So I don't want to spend a ton of time on each one just because I do have quite a few here. So yeah, this one actually came out from Bath and Body Works. It comes out like year after year after year. This packaging is from last year. And Winterberry Wonder is out this year as well. And I believe my daughter got that one this year and she's been liking that one. So this one has fragrance notes of ruby frost winterberry, sparkling cranberry, and crystal vanilla. So to me, this is like a really fruity type fragrance. Like if you like fruity fragrances with a little bit of tartness, this is probably something that you would like. It's mostly berry, but there is a bit of tartness from that cranberry in this. So yeah, so that cranberry kind of, it takes it to a whole new level and makes it more of like a wintry type Christmas fragrance to me, because um it just reminds you kind of Christmas with that cranberry note in it. Otherwise it is pretty much berries. I really don't get much vanilla. If there is a vanilla in this, it's pretty much just blending it all together. But this is such a like fruity type, kind of tangy fragrance. It's super like happy. I think that a lot of different people could wear this from being like young. Like my daughter is 9 and she loves this, and you know, I am a lot older than that and I am still loving it too. So I think this one kind of is universal. A lot of people do tend to like this one, especially if you do like berry scents. Definitely try out Winter Berry Wonder. They do have it this year, so it should be available online and in stores, but it will be in different packaging. So that is Winter Berry Wonder. Okay, so now we are going to see which one comes next. So this one I'm kind of bummed out about, guys. So this one didn't come back this year. They didn't even have a mini version of this one. And to me, this one is so good. This is one of my favorites, and it actually got me more into like gourmand fragrances. So this one is actually Christmas cookies, and I got this one last year and it was an online exclusive only. So they only sold it online, I believe. They have had it in years past, and they did bring it back as like Mary cookies, so like in a little miniature travel size. I think like last year they had it as Mary cookie, and that was in stores. So they have brought this one back time and time again, but unfortunately they did not bring it this year. So super sad, because I wish you guys could have gotten that one if you hadn't gotten a chance to try Christmas cookies, because Christmas cookies is so good. And yeah, Christmas cookies is really what got me into Gourmand body care. So once I smelled Christmas cookies, it smells so, so good. It's so good on the body. It just is like this creamy, sweet cookie type fragrance. So the fragrance notes on Christmas cookies are creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. So guys, I know that wood note scared me off, but I get no wood out of this. Like there is seriously no wood note in this to my nose. It just smells like cookies. It kind of almost smells like a butter rum type cookie thing going on. But yeah, it totally gives me like a buttery type like rum cookie vibe going on. You can get a little bit of that caramel, and I guess that almond biscotti is maybe what is giving it that kind of like almost like a sweet type rum note in this, but it smells so delicious. This is so, so good. I love Christmas cookies, and I really, really hope that they will bring Christmas cookies back next year. I mean, I have my bottle and I have some backup lotions, but seriously, for you guys to try this out if you haven't, this is such a good gourmand scent. Definitely like creamy, sweet, delicious. It's just like everything that I would want in a gourmand scent. So yeah, I love Christmas cookies, and I'm sad that they didn't bring it back this year, but you could probably find Christmas cookies on Mercari or eBay if you really want it in your collection and you do not have it. Also, remember, Mary Cookie is the same thing. It is just a different name, and that was in a travel size. I don't know if Mary Cookie has ever come out in a full size, but yeah, Christmas Cookies has. So that was Christmas cookies. So good for winter. This is like such a perfect winter scent. It just gets you kind of in the mood and is cozy and comforting, honestly. So yeah, I definitely recommend Christmas cookies. Just sad that it is not here this year. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this one. This is my favorite one this year. So this one, I picked this one up this year. This is the packaging for this year. So this is Strawberry Snowflakes, and I fell in love with this one. This one is so, so good. Like, I seriously love Strawberry Snowflakes now. I cannot stop using it. Like, I really, really love it. The fragrance notes on Strawberry Snowflakes are juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. So yeah, it is such a juicy, juicy strawberry. It's almost like a juicy, clean kind of strawberry. It does have a little bit of iciness to it as well. Yeah, it smells so good. It's just like so juicy with those strawberries. It's a perfect strawberry type scent to me. Yeah, it is so good. I got the travel size this year, and I had to pick up the full size because I loved it so much. So this is this year's packaging. Did come in travel size as well. So I passed on this one last year when it first came out, and then like the hype was out and everyone was so hyped up about this scent, and I was so sad because I couldn't get it and it was all sold out. So this year I made sure to get this one right away, and I got the travel size, and I really, really fell in love with it, and so I had to get the full size. Of course, you guys know I have the lotions to go with it as well, and it smells so delicious. Like, this is so much better than strawberry pound cake to me. Like, strawberry pound cake has this like weird kind of note that lingers on my skin once I get it on, and I don't know, it just kind of isn't my total thing. Like, I can really only be in the mood for it once in a while, whereas this one, Strawberry Snowflakes, like, I want to wear this every single day. I've been like trying to have to fight to like not use this, because I mean, I like to use all my other products, and not just one, you know, like every single day, but this is seriously a love because I have been wanting to reach for this one every single day. So yeah, Strawberry Snowflakes, my favorite of the season. Let me know what your guys' favorite of the season is as well in the comments below. I would definitely love to know what your favorites are for this season. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab another one. This is another like classic. So Winter Candy Apple. Winter Candy Apple is one of those ones like Winterberry Wonder that have come out over and over and over again. Like, every Christmas this pretty much comes back, but this one is so good too. Like, I love apple scents. Like, apple scents really have grown on me in the past year, and this is what kind of got me into apple scents to begin with. And this is last year's packaging, but they do have it available this year online and in stores. It just has different packaging. The packaging is actually prettier this year. It's like in kind of like a faceted type packaging with that like nice deep red type color. So cute. It's the same kind of packaging as Vanilla Bean Noel this year, but just red instead of green. So yeah, Winter Candy Apple, a classic. So the fragrance notes are red apples, winter rose petals, candied oranges, maple leaf, and fresh cinnamon. So this one definitely gives you apple, but what elevates this one to me and makes it just so, so good is the rose in this. So the rose paired with the apple just smells so good to me. Like I love that combination. And then you can get a little bit of cinnamon as well, but just the whole combination and the way this is blended just smells delicious. I love using this with my winter candy apple lotion. Really like makes it more powerful and potent. Although this one is a pretty powerful one by itself. But yeah, that red apple combined with the rose and then that little bit of cinnamon smells so delicious. Like I love this one. I fell in love with this one last year, but I haven't been using this one as much this year, but it's just because I have so much in my collection. I kind of jump around a lot, but this is definitely a great one, especially if you like apple scents. Definitely try yourself out winter candy apple. Okay, so next I'm going to grab this one right here. So this is hot cocoa and cream. I was super excited for this one this year. This came out this year in travel size only. We did not get a full size. We did not even get a body lotion with this one. The closest was like a hand cream, which I'm good on that. Like, I will just pair it with a different lotion. So anyways, hot cocoa and cream was out this year, and it has been out years past, but usually they do bring it in like mini size, I guess, but they have had a few times where they have had full sizes. So the fragrance notes actually aren't on the back of this, so I will put the fragrance notes down at the bottom. And I believe it's like decadent milk chocolate and like steamed milk and mini marshmallows. So it's super good. It smells like chocolate for sure. So yeah, definitely like chocolate. It kind of gives you almost like a powdery chocolate. Like I get a powdered kind of chocolate from this. I'm not getting like a ton of the marshmallows or milk, but I'm definitely getting like a very powdery type chocolate with this one. This one could be paired with a lot of different fragrances. So yeah, I haven't gotten to play around with this one a whole lot because I got it not too long ago, but it's definitely a nice chocolate that you could layer with other fragrances. So yeah, I've been loving this one this year so far. I've only used it a few times, but definitely going to keep on using this one. A great winter scent. It makes you kind of think of that hot cocoa because of that powdered note, like the chocolate powdery type note gives you kind of like a hot cocoa feel. So yeah, definitely recommend hot cocoa and cream. Kind of bummed it didn't come in full size, but it is what it is. I'm glad I got the little version. Okay, so now this one right here is from last year. This one is wrapped in vanilla, and this is like a vanilla powerhouse. I love this one for winter. So in cold months, a lot of times fragrances don't stand up to the cold if they're too light. So it's better to have, you know, more potent type fragrances in the winter so that they last and so that you can still smell them and they won't dissipate so quickly. So this one, wrapped in vanilla, came out last year around, I think it was around like the winter SAS or something, or right before that. But it came out and it is so good. A lot of people loved this, including myself, and it is such a great vanilla scent. This is kind of, it reminds me of vanilla frosting, like some kind of like vanilla buttercream type frosting. That's totally what it gives. It's like very, very, very creamy vanilla, and it's so good. And the fragrance notes are soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly creme. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed they didn't bring this one back too, but I mean, I have plenty in my collection for myself, but for everyone else who didn't get a chance to grab this one is so, so good. And I really wish they would have brought this one back because this is one of the best vanillas that I have smelled. It is so creamy. It's sweet. It's thick. Like you can just almost just imagine like the thick frosting that's just so sweet and creamy. It smells so delicious. So yeah, that is wrapped in vanilla. You probably could find it on eBay or Mercari. I believe it only came out once. So last year was like the first and only year it's been out. but it came out at the same time as Blush Cardigan, and this one is just so good though. It's such a vanilla powerhouse. It stays for so long. Like, it's very, very long lasting. It's so vanilla and sweet. It's so good. So yeah, vanilla, wrapped in vanilla is definitely a great winter fragrance. I hope that they bring this back some winter because it is seriously like a vanilla powerhouse, like so potent, great for cold weather, just so good for all my vanilla lovers out there too. It's just so, so good. All right, so now I'm trying to go kind of quickly because I just have so many. So this one is Frosted Coconut Snowball. So this is from last year, but they do have it this year as well. So this one is a very coconut forward fragrance. I thought it was going to smell like those little coconut cookies when I got them, like the little tiny snowball cookies with like coconut. So I thought it was going to smell like that, and it definitely does not smell like a cookie. So there's nothing cookie about this fragrance, so don't think there is. So the fragrance notes say frosted coconut, whipped vanilla, sugar crystals, winter freesia, and snow-kissed woods. So it even has like vanilla and sugar crystals. So it made me think, you know, oh, cookie, like those cookies. So this is not like any cookie. It's just like a very coconut forward fragrance. It almost, I don't know why, but to me, this almost gives pina colada, even though like it doesn't say there's pineapple in it. But it's a very, very coconutty fragrance, but I think it must be that floral coming through. Yeah, like the floral and the woods, because it's just like a very, very coconutty nutty type fragrance. It has kind of a little bit of like an iciness to it. And then I think it's that woods and the freesia coming through too. So it's kind of a more powerful coconut, I guess. Like, this is a great winter scent because it is more potent and kind of has more notes than just that coconut note. But the coconut is very, very prominent in this. So if you do like coconut, you probably would like this. If you do not like coconut, steer clear of this because it does have a very prominent coconut note in it. To me, I like it, but I'm not huge on coconut, especially in the winter. I used to like coconut a lot more than I do now, but I especially like it more in the summer. Like, I like more summer oriented coconut type fragrances, where this is kind of like a winter type coconut fragrance, which I'm just really not really in the mood for coconut, because usually I've done so much coconut in the summer that I am done with coconut once it hits like fall and winter. So, I mean, it's a nice scent, but I don't gravitate toward it very much. But if you like coconut, I think you definitely would like this. So definitely give it a try if you have not tried this one. Yeah, Frosted Coconut Snowball is definitely a nice holiday favorite to bring back over and over again. They usually bring this one back year after year. So yeah, we do have this one this year, but it is not in the same packaging because this is the packaging from last year. But yeah, it's a nice coconut fragrance. It's kind of like an elevated type coconut fragrance. But yeah, if you like coconut, definitely give it a try. So now we're going to move on to, let's take this one right here. So this is Jolly Gingerbread Village. I got this one this year. This one was a little bit controversial because a lot of people wanted like a gourmand gingerbread, or they were expecting like a gourmand gingerbread scent. And this is kind of like a woody type gingerbread scent. To me, it's a very dry gingerbread scent. I don't have the fragrance notes on the back of the bottle, so I'm going to go ahead and list them on the screen. But this is such a dry, spicy gingerbread. Okay, so there's really not a whole lot of sweetness in this at all. Like, I really don't get any sweetness. To me, it's just a very dry and spicy gingerbread. That is what I get with this. Maybe, you know, I get a little bit of that wood note. I know that there is like a timber note in this, Yuletide timber, I believe. But I think it's like gingerbread, vanilla icicles, and which I don't smell like any vanilla in here. If it is a vanilla, it's a very like dry vanilla. But yeah, I get the dry, spicy gingerbread type scent. So it's okay. It's not great. Like, I wish it was more gourmand than it was. And I know that they've come out, you know, in seasons past with more gourmand type gingerbread scent. So I was kind of bummed about this one, but I still wanted a little bit of gingerbread in my collection because I have no other gingerbread. So this is a nice one if you don't have any gingerbread scents and you want one. I mean, you could definitely mix this with other sweet scents to make this sweeter or to make it into kind of what you might want. Like, even mixing this with like the wrapped in vanilla is going to sweeten this one up like so much. So definitely, you know, you can like mix and match if you don't like things as much. But yeah, in my opinion, this is just a very dry gingerbread scent. I'm not getting the full size. I have no desire to get the full size, but I do appreciate that I do have the mini. And I'm hoping maybe next year they'll bring out a better gingerbread scent. We'll see. But that is Jolly Gingerbread Village. Okay, so now I'm just going to start pulling. So this one actually was released in fall. I have a couple of these, but I think it goes into like Christmas and winter season perfectly. This is Black Cherry Merlot. So it's red, it's beautiful. It makes me think kind of Christmas, those chocolates. Yeah, it smells really good. It smells like black cherries. So if you like black cherry, this is going to be something you like. If you dislike that, you're probably not going to like this. But it's a very cherry forward scent. It's of dark, dark cherries. And it's sweet. It's almost like a sweet kind of syrupy dark cherries, like with a liqueur. But I really don't get much of a wine note or anything like that. I really just get black cherry scent. So it's kind of basic. It's not the most long lasting fragrance mist either, but I think this one is great for winter, not only fall. Like, I use this one a lot in fall. That is when it came out, and it has been re-released over and over again. But I really enjoy this one. I think this one is like a great fruity one for fall or winter as well, to like mix up your scents. Definitely a nice one for winter. So the fragrance notes on this one are dark cherry, black raspberry, and Merlot. So yeah, I don't really get much Merlot fragrance from this at all, but I definitely get the black cherry, definitely the dark cherry. Not much raspberry either. It's just really a dark, like a black cherry type fragrance. Like, that is what this is. But I like it, and I think it is perfect for like winter or Christmas or any of that. So I have one more like that I'm going to pull out right now. So this one was also from fall this year. This is Cozy Vanilla Bourbon, but I had to pull this one out because this one is such a powerhouse. Like, this is a long-lasting fragrance that is just boozy and nice and deep. It kind of makes me think of more of an evening fragrance, but I wear this one like whenever. So yeah, it's like so deep and boozy, and it smells so delicious. It's very, very powerful, very long lasting. This one will definitely last you all day long, even in cold temperatures, in cold weather. So that is part of why I pull this one too. It is so strong and so like good without standing that cold weather. Like, you're still going to be smelling like this even in the cold weather. Smells so good. It's sweet. It's like liqueur type boozy. It's got that vanilla in it. It's just such a great scent. I had to pull this one for winter too because I think it definitely is like a great winter scent. So the fragrance notes on this one are warm bourbon, dark fruit, and vanilla liqueur. So yeah, you can definitely smell the liqueur more in this. Like, this does kind of have a boozy alcohol note. So if you're not a fan, you may not like this one, but I think it is just delicious. It smells so good. That boozy note, like the boozy bourbon note wrapped with that vanilla, smells just so, so good and so long lasting. So definitely recommend this one for winter. This is such a great fragrance. I loved it in fall and I still love it now. So this is such a great one for winter. I don't know if they're still selling this one or not. It might be sold out, but you can always check online or in store or get it off eBay or Mercari. Okay, so now this is another one that is like a powerhouse. Like, this one is going to withstand those cold temperatures. Okay, so this is You're the One, and this is a very, very powerful type fragrance mist. It smells more like a perfume. To me, it kind of smells like a department store type perfume. The fragrance notes on You're the One are white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. So I got this one last year, so it is in different packaging than what they brought out this year. They do have one out for this winter in different packaging, and it is so good. Yeah, so this is so delicious. Like, I mean, it's not delicious, it's not gourmand, but it's like perfumey and just so good. Like the way they did the rose in this one is different than like a lot of roses that I have in my collection. And it's just more of like a upscale type perfumey. Like this is like that girl type spray, like it girl. I don't know, it's just like perfumey, perfect. And you can always sweeten it up with different strawberry scents as well. That's what I do. So I like to use like a strawberry scented lotion and then use this on top. And it's like sweet and gourmand kind of with that perfumey accent. And it is so good. Like I love this one. It's so powerful. Like this one is definitely like perfume level. It's like some people might consider this one like mature, but this one is definitely good to me. I love using this one. To me, there is not really any like mature, too mature for something or young. I mean, if you like this fragrance, you like it, and I like it, and it's really nice, but I wouldn't want to wear it every day, or it could become kind of overwhelming and possibly could start giving me headaches. Like, I don't usually get headaches from this though, which is surprising because from a lot of perfumey type fragrances, I do get headaches. So yeah, that is You're the One. Okay, so now this one right here came out last year. This is Iced Sugar Plum. And I originally didn't get this, and I was not planning on getting this. But then when I heard it's more like gourmand than like just sugar plum, I had to get this one. And I agree. It kind of smells like cereal to me. It kind of smells like a fruity cereal and milk, which is really weird. But the fragrance notes on this one are sparkling sugar plum, snowdrop petals, and whipped marshmallow. So it's definitely kind of different. Yeah, so it's super like sweet. Like you can smell, like that marshmallow smells so good, but it reminds me of like almost like a sugary cereal with that milk and stuff, and maybe like those little mini marshmallows or something. But yeah, it gives me like a cereal type, but you can definitely get that fluffy marshmallow. It's like creamy and fluffy. You get a little bit of that like almost like a berry note from that sugar plum, but it smells so delicious, guys. I love this one, and they didn't bring this one back this year, and I didn't think that they would because a lot of people disliked this one, but I personally fell in love with this one, and I think it is so, so good. So Ice Sugar Plum, I have this one from last year, and I think this is the only time that it came out was last year. So I'm definitely glad I picked this one up. I'm sure you can find it like on Mercari or eBay if you really truly want this one, but it smells so good. I hope that they bring this back some year at least, but it's delicious to me. I definitely get that marshmallow note in here, which I love. So yeah, that is Iced Sugar Plum. Okay, so I have one right here that's kind of weird. So this is Vanilla Be Noel. So I've heard that this year it's like so much better than years past. I got this in like a little travel mini kit a couple years ago, and I don't know, the mist like isn't too bad, but there's something about this that just smells wrong. It's got like a weird note in here. I think it might be like the caramel type note or something, but it almost smells like it's spoiled. So to me, this one I don't really like, but I had to bring it up too because this year's version is supposed to be so much better, where I don't know, maybe if they have it at SAS for like a really low price, maybe I'll pick that one up. But as of now, with the minis that I have, I don't really enjoy Vanilla Bean Noel. it has like an off-putting spoiled milk type smell to it. And especially when I used the body lotion, like one day I used a body lotion, I used this, and I wanted to shower immediately. Like I swear it smelled like vomit or something. But I can kind of tell because like I'm getting like a spoiled type milk smell out of this. So I mean, I'm guessing it's probably a lot better this year, so I might give it a chance if I can get for super cheap. But I'm kind of put off by this one, honestly, because of my experience with it and like how this one smells. It just smells like really weird. It's got just like a really weird, like sour milk almost note to it. So, but yeah, I did want to mention that one is a classic. It comes back year after year. I guess that the formula on this one really does change around quite a bit because some years it's good, some years it's bad. This is the only one that I've had, and I do not really care for this because, like I said, it does give me kind of spoiled milk vibes. So we're just gonna move on. So this one right here comes out every year pretty much as well. This is Snowflakes and Cashmere. This one is from like last year, I think. So the fragrance notes on this one are vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. So this one, a lot of people love Snowflakes and Cashmere, first of all. Okay, a lot of people love it. And I wanted to love this. I truly wanted to love this. But there's something about it with that clementine note that I don't like. And it's really weird because I know, like, I love Velvet Petals from Victoria's Secret, and it almost kind of smells like a cousin of like Velvet Petals. But there's just something in this one that I think it's the clementine that I just don't care for as much. Like, I could wear this one and not be as affected as like with the vanilla being Noel. Like, this one is pretty, it's like a soft fragrance. Like, it's not gonna like totally overpower everything. So I mean, I could wear this one still. And I mean, I got this one like out in SAS, and it does smell nice. It does smell nice, but it's just not my favorite, I guess. So I don't know, something about this throws me off, but I know a lot of people love this one. So I wanted to mention this one as well because it is a very loved fragrance that comes back like year after year. And it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's just not my thing. But I thought it was going to be my thing because of the vanilla and caramel notes. So I guess I'm just kind of picky with certain fragrances. So but that is Snowflakes and Cashmere. Definitely a classic, a popular one that comes back year after year. Definitely nice. It's a very soft type scent. So if you are looking for something kind of soft and unique, you might want to try this one out. Okay, so I only have a couple more, but I did remember one that I did want to pull. So just one second. All right, guys, so I am back. So this is the one I want to pull out especially. So Dalia, another one of my seasonal favorites this year. I've been loving Dalia. Dalia is so, so good. It's like a floral, but you don't get much of the floral to me. To me, I get more of the pear, and it's like more gourmand. It is so good. The fragrance notes on Dalia are velvet dahlia, petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. So yeah, this one smells very, very nice to me. The blend of all the notes in this one is so good. Like, they blend perfectly together, and it smells so delicious. You definitely get that pear note, the praline musk, and the whipped tonka bean. The dahlia petals are very, very soft. So like for me, I was scared off of this one at first because of the floral element. But then after so many people said this one was so good, I had to get it and try it myself. And you guys are so right. It is so, so good. I love Dalia now. Like, I'm in love with Dalia. This one is a great one for winter too because it is like a stronger one. This is definitely going to last you all day long, especially if you pair it with the lotion. I love this one so much. Like, I would consider getting backups, but I'm not trying to get backups because I have enough in here as it is. So, but yeah, Dalia is such a great one. Definitely one of my seasonal favorites. this year. This and Strawberry Snowflakes are like my favorites this year. So I definitely had to mention that one. Okay, I only have a couple more left. Okay, so this is a mini. This is Forever Red. They did bring this one back this year, but this one's from like last year, I think. So I just got the mini to try it out, and a lot of people love Forever Red, and they say that it kind of smells like Swedish fish in a way. And I will put the notes down here because the minis don't have the notes on it, so I will put them down here so you guys can see the fragrance notes. And yeah, Forever Red is not really my thing either, I guess. Okay, so like it's good, but when I put it on myself, I swear it smelled like Lysol cleaner. Like, I don't know. I think people's chemistries are just different, you know, because like smelling it out of the cap, it smells pretty good. But once I get it on my body, it definitely has like a cleaner type smell to me. Like it reminds me of like that I like cleaned like the house or something. Like it almost reminds me of like a Lysol spray. Like I know that's really weird, but like that's what I get when it gets on my body. And when I get it like out of here, it smells pretty good. It smells like pomegranate, kind of like juicy, kind of sweet. Yeah, kind of sweet. I mean, maybe this would be better if you paired it with the lotion, because I don't have the lotion and I just use it over like regular lotion. And yeah, I totally got cleaner vibes from this, but I know this is like a beloved favorite. So I think it's just me. So yeah, Forever Red, it's kind of like one that comes back every year again, you know, like one that's very popular. So definitely had to give this one like a mention, even though it's not my favorite. I mean, a lot of you guys like this one, but I mean, it doesn't smell bad at all. Like I should start using this like as a room spray or something so that I can go through it, because since I don't have the matching lotion too, I don't know. Like, I probably won't be really using this one. It's definitely not one of my favorites. So, but it is a nice scent for you guys that can wear it and your chemistry like agrees with it. So I have one last one. So this is Vanilla Mocha Martini. This has been released as like Vanilla Mocha Cafe, Vanilla Mocha Cream, like different names. So this one is from last year. They did not bring this one back this year, unfortunately. I swear that they have like taken away a lot of like the gourmand type scents that I personally crave and that I know some of you guys crave out there. So the fragrance notes on this one are cozy cappuccino, vanilla orchid, and white tonka bean. So it is so good. I love this one so much. This is one of my favorites. It smells kind of like inside Starbucks in a way. Like, yeah, it smells kind of like Starbucks. Like when you walk into Starbucks and you smell like those coffee smells and like a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of chocolate, like that is what this gives me. And it's creamy and good. You smell the coffee. You smell kind of like a little bit of a cinnamon note. You smell the chocolate, the vanilla. It just smells so good and blended. I love this one. This is definitely one of my favorites. I have backup lotions of this one. So yeah, I'm so bummed they didn't bring this one back either this year, but hopefully they will soon, or bring it back under another name or something again. But like I said, if you guys are interested in this, like you could probably get at Mercari or eBay. And remember, they do have different names for this one. So I think it came out as like Vanilla Mocha Cafe. And then I think it also came out as like Vanilla Mocha Cream. This one is Vanilla Mocha Martini, and it's the latest one, like that came out. So definitely keep your eye out if you are into this kind of scent. It's just like a coffee shop almost. Like, I love that. So yeah, if you like to smell kind of like coffee, this is definitely a great one to try out. If you dislike smelling like coffee, you probably shouldn't be getting this one. But yeah, so this is my last like winter fragrance mist that I want to kind of recommend and talk about. But I think that is pretty much it. We have went through all the fragrance mists. I have not counted them even. Like, I have no idea how many we just talked about. So I'm sorry guys if it was a very long video, but I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I just wanted to do like a winter fragrance mist video before it hit actual winter, because I think it changes to winter like on December 21st. So only a couple days till winter, guys. And so I wanted to put this out there for you guys and right before SAS too, so you guys can kind of get an idea about certain fragrances and what you might want to stock up on the sale or remind you of stuff that you have in your collection. So if you like to watch videos like this and content like this, I would definitely love if you subscribe if you haven't already. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And I hope you guys have a great day. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.